morning, class. Today we are working on lesson 13 from book 4 of your Saxon Math book. And today's lesson is on adding 3-digit numbers. So the first thing I want to show you is how to do this addition with money. So for our first example, Esmeralda and Denise were playing a game. Esmeralda had $675 in the game. Denise landed on Esmeralda's property, so she paid Esmeralda $175 for rent. How much money does Esmeralda have now? So this represents what she did have originally. We have 600s here. Excuse the bell in the background. So we have 600s, we have 7 10s, and we have 5 1s. So she had a total of $675. Her friend pays her some rent in the amount of $170, so 7 10s, $5. Okay? While I'm looking at this, I just want to point out I have a couple different kinds of 10s and hundreds. They still all represent just $10, and then my two different kinds of hundreds are here. You can see, but they both say 100. So clearly this is an addition problem because she had some money and then her friend paid her some more money in rent. So now how much does she have? Well, we're just going to throw all this together. So we'll add that 100 up there, we'll add these 10s here, and the 1s. Now we could count, but I'd like to point out that we have a whole bunch of 1s and a whole bunch of 10s. I think we can probably make some trades. So if you want to count the 1s here, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I have 10 1s, what can I do with that? Well, I can take those to the bank and I can trade them for another 10. That was an equal trade, 10 1s for a $10 bill. So my 1s go away. So now I have a whole bunch of 10s. So we're going to count these by 10. We're going to count 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. What can I do with this $100 in 10s? Again, I can take it to the bank and I can trade for another $100 bill. Let me just find one here. See a lot of 10s. There we go. Okay, so I traded 10 1s for a $100 bill, and now I still do have some 10s left. So let's see what we've got. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So I have $50 in 10s. We'll put the hundreds over here in the hundreds place value. So now that I've made all my trades, this is the least amount of bills that I can use to represent the amount of money Esmeralda has. So now we're just going to count it. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 800 plus 50, Esmeralda has $850. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to do that same problem without using money. Instead, we're going to use paper and pencil. So let's get my whiteboard over here. All right, Esmeralda had $675. Her friend paid her $175, and we're adding. So we start by adding our 1s. 5 plus 5 gives us 10. Remember, we dropped the 0. Oh, I can't see. Drop the 0. And we have 10. We're going to take that 10, and that is basically the 10 that we traded into the bank. Okay? We have 0 1s left. You saw that when I was using the money. and we traded our 10 ones in for a 10. So we're going to carry our 10 over there to the tens place. Then we had 7 tens plus 7 tens plus 1 10. We have a total of 15 tens. If you remember, once I made my trade, I got an extra 100 that I added to the hundreds pile, and I still had 5 tens left. And then we added our hundreds, 6, 7, 8. So Esmeralda has a total of $850. Okay? In the next example, I am just going to do this one with pen and paper. I'm not going to use money. The suggestion is that you use money, either Monopoly money or the manipulative that I've sent home, to try to do the same problem using the money and making the trades. So, Rayetta bought a used car to drive to college. She paid $456 to have it repainted. And then she paid $374 for new tires. Altogether, listen to that key word, altogether usually means we're going to add. How much did Rayetta pay for the paint work and the tires? So we are adding, we have $456 for the paint, $374 for the tires, and we add our ones first. I have 6 ones plus 4 ones. Can I make a trade for a 10? Yeah, 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. So I'm going to trade those in, end up having an extra 10 over here. And how many ones would I have left? 0, because 6 plus 4 is exactly 10. Okay, so now I look at my tens. I have 7 tens, I have 5 tens, and I have that one extra 10 for a total of 13 tens. Can I trade some of those for 100? How many tens does it take to equal 100? It takes 10 tens. So if I have 13, I can trade 10 of them for 100. And how many tens would I have left? I would have 3 down here. So basically, I put my tens place and then I carry my hundreds. Now I have 3 hundreds, 4 hundreds, and that one extra 100 for a total of 8 hundreds. So Rayetta spent $830 fixing up her new car. All right, like I said, the book suggests that you take that same example and use the money to solve that problem. Check and see if I was right. Do you get $830 as well? And finally, our lesson practice. I'm going to write the problems down. I would like for you, once I get them written down, to pause the video, try them on your own, and then hit play when you finished, and we'll go over the answers together. So we have $579 plus 186. We have 408. Oh, don't forget the 0 in the tens place there. 408 plus 243. We have $498 plus $89. And we have $458 plus $336, but that one they have written horizontally. Okay, and then they have another one, E, written horizontally, which is 56 plus 569. So hit pause right now, try those problems on your own, and when you're ready to go over the answers, hit play again. Okay, so take a look at A here. We'll do that one first, and I'm going to switch colors so that you guys can see my work pretty good. All right, so we have 579 plus 186. 9 plus 6. Oh, that's my nines trick. I'm going to take one of these away to make that a 10, and I have 5 left. 8, I would make that a 9 using my extra 1 and then do my nines trick again. 8, 9 plus 7 is going to give me 16, and then 5, 6, 7. So we have an answer of $765. Look at B, 408 plus 243. 8 plus 3 gives me 11. I am going to carry that 10 there. 4 plus 1, I have 5. I can't make a trade if I only have 5 tens. So I don't carry anything in this example. 4 plus 2 gives me 6 for an answer of 651. Take a look at C, 498 plus 89. 8 plus 9, use that nines trick. Take 1 away from the 8 to make a 10. And then I have 7 left. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 8 is 18. So I'm going to trade 10 of those for 100. And then 4 plus 1 is 5, and this is money, so $587. All right, for D and E, I would not solve them this way. I'm going to erase the ones we've gone over so I have a little more space. And if I came across a horizontal addition problem with 3 digits in it, I'm going to rewrite it. So I'm going to write $458 plus $336. I want to make sure that my ones place, my tens place, and my hundreds place are all lined up. That's going to make my addition the easiest. So 8 plus 6 gives me 14. Carry my 10. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 1 is 9. I don't have 10, can't make a trade there. So now 4 plus 3 is 7, and that's money. So 794 is our answer to D. And then again, I'm going to rewrite E. And take a look at E. Notice how they put the smaller number, the 2-digit number first. You can do it that way. My preference is always just to put the big number on top. Remember, if we're adding, it doesn't matter what order we add the numbers in, we'll get the same answer every time. So just kind of to help me with my place value, I like to do 569 first, and then add my 56 underneath. So this is how I would write it. You can put the 56 on top, but then you have to remember to give yourself space for that hundreds place, because sometimes what I see is people will write 56 on top, and then they'll add 569 like this third choice here, and that's not going to get you the right answer, because you have your ones place here above the tens place in the second number, and you have your tens place here above the hundreds place in your second number. So if you wrote the problem like this, you are not set up for success there. That's not going to work. And this is the reason I like to put the bigger number on top. Okay? All right, so 9 plus 6 gives me 15. Here I can make a doubles addition, do my 5 plus 1 for 6, and then I have 6 and 6 gives me 12. And I can make a trade in 10 of those tens for 100, and then I have 5, 600. And there's our answer. Now is the time for you to start your written practice homework. It begins on page 79 of your textbook. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you again soon.